Kaizer Nation, Sanbonan Mafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, QP. Now, I'm sorry, guys, I'm late. I know these days it looks like I'm always late, but I'm here now, guys, and we are going to talk about the new links that we currently have. Actually, it's not the actual links, but it's just the fans, some Kaizer supporters who are interested in signing this new center forward that I'm going to talk about because we've never spoken about this player any day before. So, guys, we have before we get there, to this player, obviously we're going to talk about also Mfundo Vilakazi. But before we dive into those details, it's very important and very crucial that you like the video as the viewer at home, and also please do make sure that you subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that next time when I post a new video, you at home will get notified and be notified. But anyways, like I've said, we're going to talk. So now Mfundo Vilakazi is back. He's at home and they've just landed. And obviously they asked him what is he looking forward to since he's back. And definitely Ushilo Mfana, he did not want to shy away from it. He said, no, I'm looking forward to playing CAF, which is something that is going to happen for him. I feel like he's going to be very, very valuable player when we go to, CAF confederations, which it's something not to be taken lightly. I hear a lot of people are taking it lightly, but let's be honest, it's something that we should not take lightly. If we are taking it lightly, then we have to ask Orlando Pirates. But anyways, we are here, guys, and obviously we are going to make sure that we play to our heart contempt.
What are you not looking forward to your career next season? I want to Obrigado, sasa maflawa wako tena yana. Sasa maflawa boy. Sasa maflawa boy. Yebo. Changene nawe sisi. Awafungele.
If coach is going to leave, that might be a problem for us because let's be honest, there's no better coach who understands what we need to do than Nabi, unless you guys feel like there's another coach who can deliver success to the team. But for now, I don't see any coach. Then moving on, let's just quickly talk about this new player that a lot of Kaizer supporters are calling for him, which it's interesting, Makosa, to hear you guys talk about this young player, despite not knowing a lot, not knowing a lot. For me, I don't know much about him, but I do know what he scored against us earlier on, 20-something. He scored against us. They were performing very well, him and the other diamond. So I'm talking about Luke Barkman. That is the player that I'm talking about. So Luke Barkman Bafetu is a center forward who can also play as a second striker, and then he can also play as a right winger. So those are his positions: center forward, second striker, and a right winger. So that is what you need to know. And then in terms of age, he's currently 18 years old. I don't know how, but that's what they're saying. He's currently 18 years old. I remember when he scored against us, he was 17 years old. So now he's 18. I'm not too sure, but that is what is saying from a transfer market. And then also, he's right-footed. Obviously, he's playing for a Cape Town Spurs, which, by the way, we all know. We've talked about it. Him and Asanele Velabai, they are now considered free agents. So what are you guys saying in terms of this young player? Do you think he's going to help us, break the curses, help us score more goals? Because we've seen what happened so far. We signed Teshuk Morris, which, to be honest, Lilepo seems to have more goals than the striker that we signed. as the center forward. So I don't know, guys. What do you think about Luke Barkman? But so far, I have comments from some of you guys who say, let's just quickly jump and look at those comments, because for me, yes, I know Fana played a few games. He scored 2 goals, if I'm not mistaken, or even 3. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it does seem to have something, in him, which can be helpful for the team, despite a lot of people talking bad about the player. But some of you guys really do believe in this young player, Luke Batman. But for me, I'm not too sure. Yes, I understand he has experience with PSL, but I'm not too sure whether he's going to help the team that much. But definitely, he is a diamond. Maybe worth checking out. Maybe worth giving trials to, as Cape Town Spurs from the 1st of July will no longer be a team that is functional, but obviously they will be considered an amateur team, meaning we are free to get any player that we want to get. So I've asked you guys about Asanele Velabai. Most of you seem to agree that we do need the boy. He might add something to the team, but for me, I still feel like maybe we can let him go, but it's not a problem if we decide to sign Asanele Villabai and he's going to be in the plans of the coach. The problem is we want to coach the team as the coach. He wants to coach. So we feel like, no, he's not doing his job. But let's be honest, if we bought the team or the coach so that he can be able to do his job, we have to allow him to do his job, not us interfering in his job. But anyways, let me know what you think about Luke Batman. Do you think he's a player that we should give a chance? Or he's another player who you say, let's just leave him and then we'll find a good replacement. But remember, Kaizer Chiefs introduced the new strategy of trying to sign South African players, which it's a good idea, great idea. But unfortunately, with players that are overseas, it's a problem because now they've seen that those guys, they are asking about our young players. Let's just give them promotions. So we've seen players being promoted. That is the problem that we are currently facing. But other than that, guys, I think it was a great strategy from management and also the team. It was something that was going to help us in a lot of ways. But with Umabuza, Innocent Mhleli Mabuza, I believe the player is as good as signed because first of all, there was something that happened with, Duduzi Shabalala hosted, I think, a tournament. It's something that he hosts. Obviously, I think there are teams that play there, but we had to see a lot of just players in that show. And then also, I believe I saw him, Mhleli. I think Innocent Mhleli with also Thabo Cele, which so far I know he's one of the influencers in terms of those South African based players playing far away, coming to Naturena. And Naturena saying, yeah, definitely we need those young players who are South African based players but playing overseas. Now, the only problem that I currently have, why are they not looking at other players, such as the goalkeeping department? But anyways, other than that, Bafetu, we do have a lot of players who are going to be promoted this coming transfer window. And pre-season, we are going to get to use a lot of those players. I wish Nabi can remain and then we let him continue his second season. Not that we terminate his contract, but we let him try to continue the season. Because if we let him go, who is going to fill up, or who is going to step in? Are we still going to go back and bring in Dylan Shepard? I don't know, guys, but let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Sorry about late, but please do make sure that you like the video and let me know down in the comment section below what do you think about Luke Batman. We've once had Batman before, and this we can call him Batman Jr. But anyways, this is it. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you next time, actually, with something new. Peace.